Oh no. Oh no.
Smells like
I
stink.
smell some. Ugh.
Sounds like stink.
Stinky. Stink man. How's it going?
I'm well. Don't know about these other yahoos.
Also, well,
Also, I downloaded something, and my fucking default search engine is Yahoo now.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's
Oh
fucking weird.
no.
It's like, fuck off, man.
you
I
got
just
hacked,
want to watch
bro.
like a dumb old movie.
Hacked.
Like, I just want to
So
watch fucking
hacked.
Hacked,
virus.
bro. Bro
Yahoo.
got hacked.
People still say Yahoo as an exclamation of like joy, right?
Well, Super Mario does.
Yeah,
Well,
Super Mario.
who's cooler than Super Mario? I defy you to name anybody. No,
Yeah,
Joe
right.
Pesci turned it down, I think.
His loss.
I've got a. I'll
His
post it in
Yeah,
movie and
fucking Super
TV's.
Mario over here.
You guys hear things that I say?
Hey, Ty.
Hey,
Yeah,
Heyo.
sounds
I hear
I
just
you.
can hear the
terrific.
things that you say.
The
Good.
things that you say.
Discord was like, "Hey, Ty, I don't think they can hear the things that you say," and I was like, "Well, I think they might be able to."
Think you're lying to me.
Discord is a lying bitch.
Yeah,
Stop lying.
stop lying.
So if I turn into a giant seahorse, someone can ride me. Apparently.
Nice.
How giant are we talking?
This is not juggling.
Yes.
Love that.
No.
Giant seahorse.
There are a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine remixes.
Giant crab.
Land crab.
Giant seahorse.
What is going on over there?
Oh no, I just stumbled into a really weird part of YouTube. I need to save that for later.
And like Donald Sutherland just like calling it in. It's great. He's like, I'm the captain of the seahorse.
It was great, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It was an excellent piece of shit. A piece of shit that I'll eat over and over.
Excellent piece of shit.
Oh,
And then
Well, we got Demon Max.
Some crazy.
some good demon.
Giant crab.
But if you actually like listen to the words, you're like, this is getting creepier and creepier.
Holy shit, the Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
repeat this process for first strike, double strike, death touch, X-proof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance.
Fuck off.
So everybody's. I think I've heard everybody. Everybody can hear me. So last week when we were playing, we finished up the fight with the Earth Elementals. One sort of played whack-a-mole with you guys for a little bit, but you guys were able to whittle him down and eventually collapse him. Following that, you guys took a short rest, leading the charge through the river. Girder, Ibrahim, Berdan, Pitch, Haas, and Moth started fording the river, and about midway through, heard a call from the other side. Appearing from the shadows, a female figure running and waving at the party was shouting, get out of the water!" Unfortunately, it was a bit too late, as two large water elemental forms sprung out of the river itself and overwhelmed both Girder and Moth, which is where we find ourselves right now. So,
Dilly.
roll initiative. Pitch cannot be surprised.
Be
So,
surprised.
yeah. So, Pitch, you get one reaction.
Oh, that's
Thank
just
you.
lovely.
Yes. Such a nice tile set, or like assets.
Ass pet.
Ass.
Asses.
So those two people got swallowed by water things.
It's referred to as whelm, as the target is restrained and unable to breathe.
They're blobbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
blocked
fuck.
right now.
Since Pitch is closest to Moth, he's gonna turn around and throw some dust of dryness at the water.
Oh,
That's around.
fucking boss.
Jesus. An elemental composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch of the dust must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take 10 D6 necrotic damage. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Any more of that sand?
It's because my pockets are so nicely pressed.
shit.
I'm really able to get my hand into my pocket.
Yahoo!
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down that napkin.
It sizzles and throws its hands up, and you can kind of hear this. It screams in agony as parts of it burn the atmosphere. What would you like to do?
Elbow my way past Verdan. Like
really?
hang on. Like somebody rude in line.
You salt the pan a little bit with the dust of Drylus. Verdan,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach in there and get Girder out. Now, when I do a check, do I add my proficiency bonus to it?
Only for a save. Oh no! Oh no! I apologize. I'll shut my goddamn mouth.
Don't ever breathe out again.
You are able to pull Girder out with ease.
I'm gonna use an action surge and attack this guy. I'll pull Girder out and I'll say, "Get back!" and I'll do 18 damage.
So you plunge the spear into it. As you plunge in, it has an eruption. Plunge your weapon into it, slamming this weapon in. You definitely suspect the plunge of the pierce of the spear.
So
Is that all?
Yep.
Okay.
9.5 grapples.
I'm going to do another gust of wind on the elemental that Moth is stuck in.
Gee, look at all that wind.
The wind kicks up and immediately starts pushing back on the edges of the water elemental.
I'm just going to chill on that.
Okay, cool. Moth.
Am I able to thrash? A moth thrashing around outside of this like water elemental as it's buffeted by wind and like sizzled by dust. Thrashing, and I want to cast Ray of Frost inside the elemental on my own skin. I could do a strength check.
Grapple. You're drowning inside it. You can hold your breath for 5 minutes, Moth. So that's Hardy Mountain Man. For 50 rounds of combat, you can just hold your breath, I guess.
It's like nice in there
Yeah.
to you.
Thrashing Girder into that wind. Like trying to hold my arm like really
Cool. I believe then it's Ibrahim's turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna crush these splashy fiends.
The Holy Spirit that surrounds me will guide my hammer true. So I'm just gonna slam on Splashy Boy. Raise his hammer right up, put it right down in the middle of him.
You do swing it, and it does hit it. Sploosh.
The Holy Spirit and power of celestial truth. If that's
devotion. Yeah. Justice, devotion.
Justice,
Have you
devotion, and
Have you heard of
pure
celestial
purity.
truth?
Purity, moral superiority,
Yeah.
and
Those powers are
Yeah.
within
Morals.
you, Ibrahim.
virtue's the
They're
best
in
word,
you.
Let's go for the head this time.
You splash it right into its head. Spray of the splashing into this thing's head splashes you in the face. Water, head, T1000 style.
Sick.
Oh my god. Everyone, it's immune to moral superiority.
Haas, I believe you're up.
String bean, stop splashing around in there. Would have thought you'd had enough swimming tonight, string bean.
Sputtering and coughing, Moth thanks Haas.
Giant crab. They're very instinctual creatures.
He's gonna give it the old fucking kung fu. Haas sees the
Alrighty.
slippery, watery snake trying to make its way towards his buddies. Do a quick spinning chop. Fucking kung fu slice.
You're feeling your hand splash water, feeling force. The key that is emanating off of you leaves a ghost hand behind as you slicing chop. The water elemental moves in against you, Girder. So slam.
Hey.
It's really having to deal with the wind. Berdan, so slam.
Nope.
Ooh, it rolled a natural one.
Cool.
Berdan, you see a arcane spark flying towards you.
Whoa.
A moonlight arrow, it crashes into the elemental out of the bushes in the night.
They're
Lick your
washing
fingers
your
like you're a kid.
Lick your
Oh,
fingers.
yeah.
Tell that
Yes
to my
and no.
kid, please.
Eloise, get your fingers out of your nose. What's going on with this ding dong? I am going to summon some magical daggers from my wristicuffs. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Beautiful.
Then I'm going to disengage.
Disengage.
Disengage. Okay. Put my hands on the top of Haas's head and jump over him.
Vault over Haas's head.
I don't really want to be near that guy.
Berdan, you're up.
Cool. Damn it.
Splish splash. You're just taking a bath.
That's it for me.
Girder, your turn. Trying to keep the water out of its face, the wind out of its face. The wind, wind.
It's got water in its face too. Nah.
Oh, nah.
Rubbing it. What would DMX do?
I believe X gonna give it to
X
you.
X could give it to you.
X will go with you. This will be my level 3 spell.
This is your big boy. Gah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay, your
Oh.
eyes go white. You
Um,
pick up off the ground. Your X-Men uniform appears.
You know what happens to frogs when they get stung by lightning? Same
No,
thing that
yeah.
happens to everything else.
The
You're
spell
pulling
is
that
insane.
storm down. Through your druidic magic, you're able to morph it into a storm cloud above your head.
You do it on me.
Oh,
I got
Dig
tons
it.
of meat.
There's so much me in you.
okay. And this bolt of lightning just zapping through the two water elementals.
Data's like, yes.
Hungover Haas is just watching Girder
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
to
the
annihilate
two of us.
these things.
Yeah. Yes.
Moth, it is your turn now.
I'm gonna place a hand on Haas's boulder shoulder,
I want to try that.
almost softly writhing,
Mm.
shocking grasp on it.
Ooh,
Count Dracula, second whiff off your hand. Or something.
Palpatine's lightning
Hell yeah.
jumping around on Luke's teeth.
Electrocuting his balls.
Ibrahim, it's your turn.
All right, guys. I have awakened
So
his
you guys-
friends.
Haas, it is your turn.
They God, what mighty power! Hurricane kick.
The second kick that you land on it absolutely scatters it. Kaploomf.
Thank you very much. Haas rotating with so much speed and pelvic force that
Splash, splash.
Well,
in his
I mean-
sweaty, beet red face.
Think of the buried agonies we're putting these things through.
Definitely.
That fucking dust in the face.
Keep it up. We've almost won. And with that, it will be Pitch's turn.
Bitch, don't take credit for my glory. Oh, yeah, I'd do her. And shove them right into that dude. I just don't feel like that's a fair thing to do for your friends.
The perfect murder weapon.
Berdan, you're able to finish him off with this blow and spectacular.
I'm gonna drink him. It's
Begins
primarily
again.
symbolic.
Well struck, Berdan.
The woman on the other bank splashes trepidatiously, looking around. Who are you?
The Baron.
We are a
Pitch.
crew of merry wanderers and have made friends with the Baron. Requested we assist you out of these dark woods. Haas is struggling. Ibrahim,
Let's box her in.
I'm flanking her.
I gotta tug slowly on her cape a little bit, like a monkey.
For true, you are friends of the Baron?
We also encountered the men made of stone.
We
Them.
crushed them to dust, milady. The Stornogolians
You
are
also-
pathetic. We overcame those rocks like they were sand beneath our feet on a relaxing beach.
You remember us. We were the other party who went to hunt the boars with the man who had tracked them. We returned with the boars, and one of your stone men had escaped from his tail. We followed you. We found you here.
Well, I'm Stanley Goodspeed.
He was the man who joined our party on behalf of the Baron. The soldier named Jason. his name was Jason?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Joseph.
As you guys are saying random J
It was
names, she's kind of like
Joseph.
looking
It
around,
was Joseph.
looking a little confused. Young Joseph, he's injured?
He fought bravely.
He was
Yes, I know
horribly
him.
Smushed.
This is tragic. His body, his widow. Oh, poor Joseph.
We can't put him in our food bag.
Why not?
We'll roll his flattened remains into a tube.
For probably the third or fourth time, the bag of colding, which is your food bag, is just a regular old bag that Moth keeps casting a cold cantrip into. That's all it is, a
Full of
freezer sack.
chunks of-
Berdan does have a bag of holding that could hold a human body.
Perfect.
it definitely can hold a human body. Yeah, you can put human-sized people into the bag of holding.
Haas is trailing in the back. He is hung over his shit. I mean, he's pretty pumped up, sick, flied out while he takes in the Dark Knight and mission accomplished. Well, not accomplished, but you know.
It's like a choreographed dance that we're doing.
Did he have a thick, bushy beard?
The Storm Children fared no chance against these enemies.
I like the subtle like, hey, we're big badasses because we can actually take on shit like that.
Fucking
Regular ass humans would never have survived.
Regular ass.
It's true though. Non-badasses would have died
We
immediately.
killed them with storm magic, and the Storm Children can't even pull that.
Far be it
Wow.
for us to leave a job half finished.
Yeah. To like raise an eyebrow and
These woods are dangerous.
Owlbears?
Multiplying numbers of owlbears.
You said you had some potions.
White fluid, gold flecking to it. The gold schlager.
Hey, Abraham, Stringbean, we must find this Owlbear, Calthar, and bring him to Rubernac, safe and sound.
Punch
Complete our
him
mission.
to justice.
Is anybody else really tired?
He's
Oh,
right.
Holy Spirit is willing. The flesh, is waning.
Abraham's in the boner zone.
My brain blood.
Something moving. Hoss. It's an owlbear.
or we could kill the owl bears and retrieve the body, and also the owl bear bodies.
Somewhere out in the woods, you guys can hear a sound. It sounds too big to be a regular owlbear.
Oh, Bird Tan kind of wants to know what it is.
Today is a good day to die.
Recently, we came across a giant bird, and it helped us. Perhaps a giant owl bear would as well.
Are you all crazy?
Some of us are. However,
Just
looking
matter
at-
of fact,
looking at
like-
So
Girder.
serious.
what?
Perhaps a good meal, a bed's rest, and a deep cup.
That's a bag of holding, is it not?
It is
Thing.
incredibly useful for corpses, mainly so far.
Transporting a lot of corpses?
Well, recently, yes.
Okay.
We have another
Oh,
cup to pick up.
okay.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. We'll pick it up with managing Joseph's body and anything else from that battle scene if you guys want to when we pick up next time.
I want to write her some kind of note. Perhaps a sonnet.
Oh, good game, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, see you
Yeah.
online, guys.
Thanks a lot,
Good one.
James.
Talk to you later.
See you on the internet.
Blah.